I am here, chat. I'm just, yeah. I guarantee you that's going to mark it as saying that I've got that wrong. Yeah. Oh, this was a bad idea, me streaming today. I'm really not in the mood. I am really not in the mood. I don't know what it is, chat. I'm just... I'm just giving up at the moment. I really am. Like, I'm not going to give any more stream time to Dead by Daylight and the behaviour until they saw that diabolical crap that they call the game. I'm sorry, but they've catered it too much to survivors. They need to redo the whole entire game. The map needs changing. The actual gameplay needs changing. Everything. And this, don't even get me started on this now, devs. I don't know what you call this, but this is not an X-ray machine. How did I get that wrong when, one, there's a screwdriver in there, which is a weapon. Two, there's alcohol there, which you can't do that. So, and there's a gun right there. Right there. Now, if you tell me that this is wrong, I'm sorry, devs, but you need your eyes checked. I am not in the mood now to shoot. I'm not sugarcoating anything now. If you tell me that this is wrong... Right. Because that is costing me money. Oh, I'll tell you what. I shouldn't have played Dead by Daylight. I should not have streamed that at all, because that has put me in a foul mood now. That has put me in a foul mood, and I do apologise, chat, but you know what I'm like. I will speak my mind now, and that has just put my anxiety straight out the roof. It doesn't help. You got people. I have people messaging me. Right, so how did I get that wrong then? They had the whatever those yellow things are, which if they're supposed to be bullets, then that's nowhere near bullets. But how did I get that wrong? There was bullets showcased right there. There. What is that? See? What is this, devs? You're telling me that I got that wrong when, yeah, it shows up here. And that is a restricted goods. I give up with developers these days. I really do. I shouldn't have even showcased. I shouldn't have even put this on, to be perfectly honest with you, because I knew that this was going to happen. See, all of that is correct. I really don't understand what devs are doing now. Are they even making games anymore? Are they even trying anymore? God, What is that there? That looks like a vape or something. See, what it should have is, one, this should be a lot faster, and two, instead of me having to keep doing this and going into this bloody menu, it needs to be here, what you can and cannot accept. It needs to be visual on the actual machine itself. Because to me, there's nothing there. You've got what? Whatever the top left one is, I ain't got a clue what that's supposed to be. A crossbow, apparently a diamond, a fish, okay, a grenade, 1911, or M1911, sorry. A knife, obviously drugs. Okay, an M16. And whatever the other four are. I don't see any of that on here. But I can guarantee you that this is going to turn around to me and say that I've got this wrong when I've approved this. Oh, wait a minute. We can't do that yet, can we? Because it's not... What goods can we... Oh, dang it, it's not... what are we on Wednesday? Oh, so I'm gonna have to wait a day in order to find that. Right, do you know what? Just for the fun of it, I don't, I'm actually gonna deny that, right? Because I want to check something. So on here, it's got nothing that is in the restricted part. All right. I'm only talking out loud like this, chat, so I can try and calm myself down. I appreciate the sub. Thank you, Han. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Right, so that I got wrong, which I was expecting that to be anyway, because it didn't have anything in there from the day class as restricted. Again, I do really appreciate that, Han. Thank you. So if we go on to this one. Right, I know that everything's fine there. It's plain, so we can actually send that out today anyway. Right, so we'll wait for this. Again, this takes way too long for an X-ray machine. It should X-ray straight away. Right, okay, so there we've got what looks like second row underneath the grenade, the red one, which I think is some sort of spray. That is there. Right, so I'm going to deny this. Let's just make sure that it hasn't got anything... Oh, hang on. So, yeah, teddy, yeah, laptop, shoes, sunglasses, whatever that is. I think that's a bag. So that is indicating to me that I can't take that. I cannot accept that. So that is, we're going to deny that. I'm only doing these individually because I want to see if they're all right. Because this costs you money, which in my eyes it shouldn't. Right, so we got that one right. And I'm walking backwards. I really shouldn't be walking backwards. Right, let's try and change a bit of the atmosphere in the stream, chat. I'm going to try and change the atmosphere in the stream. I do apologise, chat, for that rant and rave, but I'm not going to be streaming Dead by Daylight anymore. It doesn't deserve. It doesn't deserve the. What's the word? I can't even talk because I'm that mad. Right, so it's got a wrench. It's got scissors, and it's got what looks like the wine bottle or some sort of bottle. So I'm going to deny that. And I want to see if I get this wrong. Bearing in mind, before I send it away, bearing in mind that it's got the bottle there, which a bottle is on the bottom, which is a restricted, and then we've also got a wrench. But the last time that I had a bag or a parcel that had just a wrench and some other items that were acceptable, like teddy bear, shoes, and whatnot, I got it wrong because I approved it, and apparently I got it wrong. So, but we shall see. Right, we got that one right. Okay. So, right, so that's got no barcode on it. So why has that been accepted? Because, hang on, I've got to double check this. That doesn't make sense to me. Wait, hang on a minute. Am I missing something from there? Is that missing a shelf? I just want to see where that goes. Okay, that makes no sense to me, but okay. Alright, let's just do this one. Right, so why has that been accepted when there's no barcode? Because on here... Oh, hang on, let me move away from that because that's noisy as hell. Because when you upgrade stuff on the sorting machine, the last one, or the recent one that I upgraded, was for it to check serial numbers, or for the barcode. So why has that been accepted if there's no barcode on it? Am I going mad, or there's no barcode on? Yeah, there's no serial number. Alright, okay, I'm going to deny that anyway, but I am going to run it through here. That doesn't make sense to me. Why would that be... Why would that have been a... why would that have been accepted... Oh my god, I can't talk. Accepted if there's no barcode or serial number. Well, I can't accept that anyway because it's got the thing in there. So I'm going to deny that, and I want to see if I get this wrong again. Because this X-ray machine is terrible. Alright. Yeah, and apparently I got that wrong. Even though it had the spray in there, the red spray in there. And there was no serial number. So how could I have got that wrong? I'll tell you what, devs, like, you really don't have a clue what you're doing. You really do not have a clue what you're doing. This game is absolutely amazing up until the point where you start using this X-ray machine. This X-ray machine is crap. Absolutely crap. Right, there you go. See, it's got a crossbow there. Right? Restricted goods, crossbow. And once again, that's got no serial number. So, I'm going to deny that, as it's on the restricted goods, crossbow. You watch it all work now. Yesterday when I had one that had a crossbow in it, I denied it, and apparently I got that wrong. Yeah, there you go, I got it wrong. How did I get it wrong? It had a crossbow in it. How did I get it wrong? There's a crossbow, devs. You've put restricted goods, crossbow. There's a crossbow there. How did I get that wrong? I tell you, I really wish I would. I really wish I knew the devs for some of these games. I really do. Because I would be questioning their whole entire knowledge on developing a game. I really would. Because you're telling me that I got that wrong even though there was a crossbow in there. So a crossbow is accepted, is it? Okay. Right, so I see nothing wrong with in here. Headphones, I think is that discs? Or CDs, shoes, teddy bear, and some sunglasses. Right, so I'm going to approve that. And where it's an aeroplane, we can actually do that today. So we're going to send that out. Although I am going to double check though, just to make sure. Yeah, we can do, okay. Right. Now I can guarantee you, if this comes up with I've got this wrong, then I'm sorry, but the devs, you fluffed up on this. There you go, I got it wrong. So how did I get that wrong? Please explain to me, devs, how I got that wrong. Please explain to me how I got that wrong. There is no restricted items in that is shown on this list. So you're telling me that a teddy bear is restricted? You telling me that sunglasses are restricted? Are you telling me that headphones are restricted? I'm not streaming Dead by Daylight anymore, Guitar Freak. I'm done giving publicity and that's behaviour and DVD. So I'm done with streaming that. So, and it looks like I'm going to be done streaming this game because I keep getting the parcels wrong. Apparently, even though there was a crossbow in a parcel, I denied it because it's a restricted weapon. But yeah, I got it wrong. And now the devs and the game is telling me that I got the last parcel wrong. That I should have denied it, even though that the content of that last parcel is there. Teddy bear, sunglasses, CDs, headset, and shoes. I'll tell you what, this is winding me up. Absolutely winding me up. Right, so that's a truck. So we know that this is all good. Right. So let's have a look. Yeah, it was bad time. Bad time, Guitar Freak. Not all of them are, but right, okay. So that's right. Okay, chat. I'd like your opinion on this. So we've got 2 bottles, a teddy bear, and I'm assuming that's a vape there or something. I don't know what that is. What looks like a water pistol and whatever this is. Alright, so on the restricted, you've got the 2 bottles down the bottom, which are indicated to me that none of these that they're okay. Because they're not the same colour. But then I'm thinking, well, hang on a minute, that bottom one to the right, or that last one, that could be initially that. So, am I right? And again, this hasn't got a serial number. There's no serial number on these boxes anymore. So, how do I know if this is okay or not? Yeah, see, that's what I would think as well, Han. Right, okay, what we'll do then, I don't care if I get these wrong now, because I'm just showing how appalling the devs are now, and I don't care. So I'm going to deny that because of the bottles. I said he don't look right. And yeah, we got that right, and yeah, I got that wrong. So, I'm sorry, devs, but your X-ray machine, or whoever's bright idea was to put an X-ray machine in that doesn't work, needs talking to. And I hope that the devs do see this, because this is just unacceptable. £12 you charge for a pile of crap now, in my eyes. The game was good up until you have to unlock the X-ray. Right, so there we go. So there's a gun in there. We can clearly see that there. No worries, Guitar Freak. Or at least I think that's a gun. And does that look like a firearm to you? Because I can't... This is like... I don't know why that they've done this for. Just send out empty boxes. Yeah, I might as well. I might as well at this rate, chat. I hope, Pan, you're still in here, because... Yeah. See, because to me that looks like a firearm. The green thing kind of looks like a hairdryer. Yeah. Can you see this one, like, right here, though? Because I can vaguely... I'm only able to see it because of the boots. But that, to me, looks like a magazine. That looks like the trigger. And then that looks like the underbarrel. So that, to me, looks like a gun. So, me, personally, I would deny that. I can see what looks like a magazine. Yeah. This, I tell you what, this X-ray is unbelievable. But not the rest of the gun. Right. Well, yeah. Okay. I'm going to deny it, but I'm pretty sure because if I put that down, because it looks like the M1911, which is the gun on the middle, on the far left middle line. Underneath what I'm assuming is either perfume or bullets. Yeah. Some of these pictures are done very, very badly. The red thing looks like a gun, so upside down. Yeah, that's what I thought, Guitar Freak. Thank you. Yeah. All right, chap. Well, I'm gonna deny this. And I'll tell you what, if this says that I got this wrong, I'm gonna go livid. And apparently I got it wrong. I give up. I seriously give up. I don't understand where I'm going wrong. They've got no barcode. The serial number is missing. That box had a firearm in it, and yet I got it wrong. It was only half the gun, then haha, only full ones count. Yeah. Well, see, to me, I don't know because that looks like the full gun there. That's all right, Han. Don't worry. I'd rather be making people laugh than making people leave. With the way that I'm acting at the moment. And again, I do apologise, chat, but I've just had enough. I really have had enough with game developers just being lazy. Pure on lazy. See, once again, this has got no barcode on it. I know that flag is correct though, but alright, okay, let's put this through it then. They should have made this X-ray better because this is costing me money every time I get this wrong. Right, okay. So there we go again, chat. There's a crossbow. Is that not a crossbow? That's the crossbow. The black item. Left hand side, second from the top. Surely, yep, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to deny that because that's in the restricted. So I'm going to deny that, and I can guarantee you that this is going to come up with that I've got it wrong. Which if that is the case, then this game needs a whole new update. And apparently I got it wrong. So apparently, according to this, crossbow is allowed, even though it's in the restricted goods. The proof, devs, is here. Yeah, because I've just been charged for it. I've been charged, and it says parcel, incorrect parcel 1. And then if you have a look on the top right-hand corner as well, Han, it's got an X, or a tick and an X. That was 39. Now I've got 40, because when I press that button, I always look and pay attention to the tick. Yeah. So that's how I knew I got it wrong. But yet, if the game is telling me whoever developed this, or come up with this bit that's not this restricted, well, clearly this hasn't been tested. This game has not been tested. Because there's a crossbow there that's indicating that it's in the restricted goods. So the crossbow's there. I've denied the parcel, and apparently I've got it wrong. That I should have actually accepted that parcel with a crossbow in it. I. Oh, I can get. Yeah, okay, Hand. Yeah, I will do that actually. All right, we'll see. But then if it comes up with I get it right, then there's something fishy going on here. Right, there you go. I can see that clear as day. The gun there. That is a gun. That is a firearm there and then. At least we will know for sure the game is confused. Yeah. So that is a firearm right there. That is a handgun. That red one there. Do we all agree to that at all, chat? I'm only asking for your opinions, chat. Like, I'm not going to blame you, because at the end of the day, I'm only asking for your opinion. I can easily say, well, actually, no, I don't think it's right, or I don't think it, I think it's right, so on and so forth. So I'm just seeing if, I'm just double checking to make sure that I'm not going mad. In other words, the barrel looks a bit thin, but what else? Exactly. See, to me, because you've got the barrel, like that bit, the whole entire of that is the barrel. Alright, then you've got the trigger, then you've got the trigger guard, then you've got the handle, and the magazine. Alright? Pretend you're working for send everything, that won't receive anyway, yeah. So, alright, I'm going to deny this one, and we're going to see if we get it wrong. So, keep an eye on that 40 on the top right hand corner, chat. Alright, just like what I do. Apparently we got it wrong. Apparently they want you to approve firearms in the box. There's no other way that they can deny this. The game does not work. And this is costing me money in-game. This is costing me in-game money. So I can't level up. I can't increase my profit or anything. I'm actually losing profit because the devs are incompetent and don't check their game. I don't know what else to do. I can't upgrade anything because of this. And the parcel, I wouldn't have been able to accept the parcel anyway because there's no serial number. Because how does the machine know, the sorting machine, how does the sorting machine know that this parcel is right when there's no serial number? And I've upgraded it to sort out to make sure that the serial number is correct. Well, clearly it's not, because this is the parcels that are not acceptable. And yet it comes out and it goes straight there. So so apparently according to the machine that it's accepted. Now, why is it accepting it again without no barcode, devs? You answer me that. You give me a good reason as to why the machine that you put in the game and the upgrades that you put in the game is telling me that this parcel is correct when there's no serial number. When one of the upgrades is to upgrade the sorting machine so it can read correct barcodes and serial numbers. But you're telling me that that's correct even though there's no serial number. And you're telling me that the parcel that I denied because there is a firearm in that parcel, you're telling me that I've got that wrong, that I should have approved that. No, you're talking out your butts. You are talking out your butts, Dev, and you're creating a game whilst looking out of your backside. I'm sorry, I've had enough with this. These game developers are getting so lazy to the point that right, there you go, that is an assault rifle. I know that full well that is an assault rifle. Right at the back there. That is the magazine, that is the trigger, that's part of the handle, and that's the barrel. So I'm gonna approve this one. So I'm going to approve this, and where is it going? Right, plane, so we can actually send that out straight away. So I'm going to send this out. And apparently I got that right. So you tell me now, devs, and I'm starting to get. I've gone past the point that I'm happy about this now. So you're telling me, devs, that you've made a game that doesn't actually know what a restricted item is, even though that you've put it in the game. So you're telling me that I can send a parcel that's got an M16, and I can approve that and send it on its merry way? No. I'm sorry, but you need to, you need to sort or you need to go back to uni or college. Whichever one that you went to, because clearly you do not know. I don't believe that, Han. I really don't. I honestly thought that was not going to work. I thought that was going to deny that. I honestly thought that was going to deny that. Right, so what we got in this one? We got a monitor, scissors, a controller, a wrench, and sunglasses, and the bottle. So there's the bottle, and it's also... I mean, would you class scissors as a weapon? I mean, I would, personally. I mean, I could even class the wrench as a weapon, but... Is it just failing with the weapons or other restricted items? Well, okay, from what I can... Well, no, it has actually... It's failed with the other items, because I had one that had that red spray can bottle thing. And I denied that, and apparently I got that wrong. So, and there's a bottle here. Like, there's a bottle there. So I wonder if I can actually... Hang on. See, I don't know if I should... What do we think? Should we deny it or should we approve it? Me personally, I'm thinking that I should approve it because I want to see something. What do we think? I still can't understand why that's got no serial number in there. Yeah? Alright, we'll approve it. And then, oh, hang on a minute, what can we... Ah, good as train. Right, we can send it out by train today. Right, so, we'll just double check this. I'm going to have to warn Sarah about this as well, but... Right, so we got that one, so that one was right, even though it had the bottle in there. So, how am I supposed to tell what is right and what isn't? Because this X-ray machine doesn't. It just doesn't work. Because wouldn't you class the scissors and the wrench as a weapon? Right, so, okay, here's a perfect example, chat. Here's a perfect example. What do we think that is right there, that my red icon is over? Right there, to the left, bottom left-hand corner. What do we all think that is? Or what do we all know that is? If you should deny, approve. If you should approve, deny. That's a hand grenade, yeah. Yep, that's right. So, what I'm going to do... Now, okay, Han, I'm going to blame myself if I get this wrong, alright, but what would you do? Would you deny or would you approve this? Without the theory that you said before, because that's actually quite a good theory. Approve what I normally would deny, and deny everything that I would approve. That was a good shout, that is, actually. Kind of makes sense. If the game was normal, I'd deny this. Right, okay, I'm going to deny it as well. Alright. So, we can establish, and we can all agree, that that is a hand grenade. Alright? So, I've denied this because of the hand grenade that's in there. Right, and let's see if that 41 goes to 42. No, okay, that one was correct. That one we got. Okay. So, it knew that there was a grenade in there, basically. I keep doing that. I don't need to put it on there yet. Right, okay, so we got that one right, so that's good, Han. That's good. Now, what's in this one? I really need to... Okay, so my theory doesn't even work because it changes its mind with every... Exactly. You know, so you can't win, like, with this. You don't know if you're going to get it right or if you're going to get it wrong. Right, me personally, I don't see anything wrong with that, with this, what's in here. Well, you got, I don't know, is that a phone? I think that's a phone. That's a hairdryer. That's a bottle. And that's a disc. I don't think there's anything else. Well, it looks fine. What's all the red stuff? I can't see the red, and I struggle seeing red against white, and I think that this, I can see it, sort of see like this bit, but I can't see what it actually is. Can anyone else see it, chat? Because I can't. To the left, there's a pipe thing. Yeah, no, I can't see that then. Green thing looks like a bong. It's okay. Kind of looks like an elephant trunk. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to approve that. Oh. My red thing might be an elephant. Right, okay. Right, I can't put that out yet because I can't ship it because I can't do ship ones yet. So I'm going to have to wait for that one. We're going to have to wait to find out if we got that one right or not, chat. So we'll have to remember what that one is. It could be with this game. Who knows? Exactly, Han. Like, who knows what this game is? Right, there we go. So everyone agree it's the same. It's the same thing again. That is an assault rifle. If I'm wrong, please tell me. But that to me looks like an assault rifle. That looks like a controller. That's a disc. That's a phone, I think. That's a disc. That's a bottle. I'm not sure if that's a gun. Right, okay, Han. If I show you, right, where the drugs are, the gun in or the assault rifle that's in the middle. That is what I believe that picture is in there. So visualize that picture, and then when I come out and look at the X-ray, visualize that, and now visualize it there. It's like what I said before. That's the magazine. That's the barrel. Round about here is the trigger. Green is like a gun upside down. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Guitar Freak. That to me looks like an assault rifle. Right, okay. For testing purpose, because I've given up with this, I'm going to deny that. Because that to me looks like that is an assault rifle at the back. So, you know, I see what you mean, but I'm still unsure. I think the bit sticking up looks bigger than the pictured one. So what would you do, Han? Would you approve it or would you deny it? Because to me, that is the muzzle on the top of the gun, or the assault rifle. Then that's the barrel. I don't know what else it could be, to be perfectly honest with you, Han. Approve if the bottle is okay. I don't know. I don't even know about these bottles either, Han, because we've got two bottles down the bottom there. But how can you tell that they're the correct bottles when they're different colours? Yeah, I can't give you an ultimate, but do what it to what it could be. Yeah. unsure if it fully... Right, okay, what we're going to do then is, again, this is only testing, I'm not going to blame anyone, I'm not, we're just, I'm going to approve that and see what it does. Alright, if we can send it out by we can send it by the truck, because that's what it's got on the icon above the word deliver. It's got the little truck icon, so we can take that. Alright, so if we get this wrong... Right, so watch that 41. It didn't, so we actually got that right. Even though to me, and to Guitar Freak, that was a firearm. That, to me, looked like an assault rifle. But, we got that one right. Now I'm confident it is not a gun now. But what could it be then? What are they saying that is? I really don't understand that. Right, okay, so I'm going to deny this one straight away. Because that's the spray, and then you got drugs there, and then there's drugs, and then there's the spray. No idea, but it wasn't matching the shape fully. Yeah, maybe. It looked like it to me, to be perfectly honest with you, but... Yeah, you got it right, Han, so... Yeah, well done for that. I'm glad I listened to you. So I'm going to deny that one. Mostly because of the spray and because of the drugs that's in there. Only certain guns are banned. It seems like that way. Apparently they're okay with me sending a crossbow as well. So yeah, see, apparently I got that one wrong. Even though that spray and the drugs are both in the restricted goods. So you tell me that those drugs, the picture of those drugs and that red spray does not do that. All I can see is an outline of what looks like a spray can. So, shall we get the picture? Yep. There we are back. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely got the drugs there. And that outer side, because all I'm doing is following the line work that I can see there. That line work is the same as that. Yeah, it's both of them. But yeah, apparently I got that wrong. And that's how I'm up at 42 parcels I've got incorrect. At the start of this, I did have about... I can't remember how many I had, but, some of them, I'll openly admit, some of them are my mistakes. Because I wasn't checking them properly. Or some of them that I were checking, but apparently I got wrong. But, okay, so what do we think about this one then? Right, I can clearly see that that's an elephant now, because I can see that now. So, that is an elephant, that's a teddy bear, I don't know what the heck that's supposed to be, that's a screwdriver, that's another bottle, and I'm assuming that that's a water gun. Oh, it is actually an elephant, yeah. Or to me it looks like an elephant, I don't know. as you said earlier on, Han, you can't tell with this game. So, I don't think the game even knows. Green thing looks like a real gun. Yeah, see, to me, that looks like a water pistol. Denied teddy bear. You don't like teddy bears, Guitar Freak, do you? So, would you deny this then, Han? Just out of curiosity. It's the eyes. I would say it's a gun and deny. Right, okay, we'll go with that. Me, personally, I would approve, but I'm going to deny that, and we're going to have a look. Because I'm curious now. See, because to me, that looks like a water gun. So keep an eye on now, 42, chat. 43. So... Again, I can't tell... But then, could it have been because of that... Han? Or could it have been because of the screwdriver? Or could it have even been the bottle? Or, going as far as, could it have even been the teddy bear with those eyes? You can't tell, can you? Is there a picture of the allowed items? No. No, the only picture that I've got is in the tablet, and it only shows me what restricted goods are. And that's it. So, list of items, restricted goods. And it just gives you this list, so I can't scroll down or anything now. That is it. Well, that's useless. It would be better if they showed there is a walk. Exactly. And to see the shape of it. Exactly. With the way that they've done this X-ray, whoever designed this part of the game did not think properly, let alone pay attention to what they were doing. Because clearly it shows. Because even the game doesn't know. Because, again, it just goes back to when I denied that parcel of having a crossbow in there. We got it wrong. Or I got it wrong. And when we denied that grenade, we got it wrong. Or did we... Well, we either accepted it or we denied it and we got it wrong. So I don't... The game doesn't know what it actually wants to accept and what it doesn't want to accept. So, was that the last... Right, okay, so let's see what this one does. Oh, hang on a minute. Okay, I'm not going to be able to send that off yet because it's a ship. So, and I can't send the ships away yet. We can tomorrow, though. Right, let's have a look, see what's in there. Right, there you go. There's another. So, what did we do with this one beforehand, Han? We approved it, didn't we? Did we approve it? Yeah, we did. Because there's our same shape again. So... Okay, I can't remember what we did now. I think we approved it. And I think that's the one that we got right. Although I think that's the one that you got right. So what I'm going to do this time is... it looks like a hairdryer. Okay. Right. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to approve it again, because I know that everything else is correct, apart from, again, it's got no serial number. But I can't send that out, so we're going to put it up there until tomorrow. So, yeah, I think I approved it. Did I approve that? Yes, I did. But I can't send it out until tomorrow, so, because we can only send out parcels by truck, train and plane at the moment, so what we'll do, we got another 8 here. So I've gone from 80 something called 8,000 to now 6,000 because of this. What is that? So that's a plane, so we can send that out. So let's have a look at this one then. Let's have a look at this one, chat. If anyone else wants to, to join in and that, feel free to. So, because I'm interested in what we have to. Right. Okay. You see that yellow, whatever that is there, Prince, Han. That yellow thing there. That is on the top left-hand corner. That's in the restricted. Which means restricted. Yeah, that's definitely wherever that thing is. Right, okay. So I'm going to deny that. Alright. Looks like a screwdriver. Yeah. Right. So I'm going to deny that. And we're going to see if that 43 goes to 44. so we got that one right. Okay. So that knew that that was not the correct one. God, this is like a blooming guessing game, isn't it? Right, and then, so what we got in this one? Right, so it's the same as what we had last time. The elephant, whatever that is, the teddy bear. You're having a great time. Right, did we approve this last time? I think we did, didn't we? Did we approve it? I'm pretty sure we approved it last time. I'm going to deny it this time. That's definitely a gun to me. Okay, well, we'll deny it, and we'll see. But I think we approved it before and it worked. Right, okay. So I'm gonna deny it, mostly because I want to test it out. And so if I get this wrong, then I get it wrong. But I just want to test something. So in that parcel, just to clarify, chat, we got a bottle, what looks like either a water pistol or a handgun, a screwdriver, an elephant, and a bear, and whatever that yellow thing is at the back. I can't see what that is. Last time, I believe, as Han said, we approved it and we actually got it right. So I want to see if by denying it, we get it wrong. So watch that 43. Right, so we got it wrong. Sorry, I got it wrong. Which I was expecting that to happen anyway. So that would indicate to me that that's classing that as a water pistol or something. Maybe. Oh, damn, I can't tell anymore, chat, with this. I really can't. Oh, it seems like guns are... Apparently, yeah. Right, I don't see anything wrong with that, chat. I see a laptop, headphones, 2 bottles, sunglasses, and whatever that is. Whatever that yellow thing is. On there is not showing any indication or shape that is of that structure. Yeah, looks fine to me as well. And so we can send that out because it's by plane. So we'll approve that and we'll go and have a look. God, cheek knock off. I was waiting for you to say that, Princess. Right. So, watch that 44 change to 45. Okay, so we got that one right. I swear down, Princess. Like, if you had seen earlier on, we had one with a crossbow. Again, I denied it, and it was incorrect. Apparently, I should have approved it, even though it had a crossbow in. No worries, Guitar Freak. Oh, and I had another one with a hand grenade, and I think I either accepted it and I got it right, or I denied it and got it wrong. Right, so again, and this is the same one that we just had. So, bottle, water pistol, screwdriver, elephant, and teddy. So the first time we approved it and we got it right. The second time we denied it and we got it wrong. So I can't ship this out yet until tomorrow, so we're going to have to remember that one. Actually, I'm going to put that down the bottom there so I know. We have to we have to remind me before I send it tomorrow morning as well. What's this? So this is a plane, so we can send this one. Scratch that, love. Right, okay. So what we got on this one then? I would love for everyone to have a say as well, chat, because I'm trying to make sense of this, because it's not making any sense to me. Are you sure they're OS? Are you sure there isn't? Isn't what, Princess? Sorry. I can double check that box again, if that's the one that you're on about. Like that one there, you mean? Oh, there is no contracts. As far as I know, there's not. To be honest with you, Princess, I've planned this game. I've got all of the trophies as well, so there's resume control settings and main menu. And as far as I know, I've got no contracts as far as I know. Licenses, improvements, bills. I've got criteria. And then I've got home, which just allows me to go to the next day. And then I've got like the shop, and that's it. Yeah, I've got no contracts or anything. Yeah. What the heck is that? Is that fish? That looks like fish. What do you think, chat? That looks like fish to me. And there's fish not allowed. Like, me personally, I would deny that. What does everyone else think? Because again, me personally, I would deny that because of the fish. And apparently the fish is a restricted item. Deny? I didn't know about the fish. Yeah, yeah. It's foods, isn't it? So normally you're not really allowed to take parcels with food in them because you don't know where it's been. Right. Okay. Yeah, I agree. We're going to deny that. Is that me, or has it got really quiet on this now? All right. Maybe it's a plastic fish and allowed. Well, I'm going to deny it, and we'll see. Hang on, chat. That got really, really quiet all of a sudden. Alright. Don't know why that got quiet all of a sudden. Hang on. Right. Right, so we got that one right. I don't get that. I really do not get that. Oh wait, I didn't see those parcels up there. Oops. Okay. Oh well. I'll go back to them. So apparently that one we got correct by denying it. This one's a truck. One thing I don't understand as well, Princess, with this is there's no serial number. Like there's literally no serial number on these boxes. Right, there you go, chat. What are those icons there? What are those pictures there? This will be a good test, Han, as well. Grenades. Yep, I would agree with that one, Han. Everyone else agree that they're grenades? Alcohol. Although saying that, those bottles are oddly the same shape as that white one. You look at that white picture, or down the bottom, that white bottle. Alright? Now you look at the bottles there. Is that not the same? Or is that just my eyes? I know there's definitely two grenades there, though. No, can't open it. No, it won't, no, you can't open the packages on this. It's not like the one that you're playing, Princess. Vodka poles, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna deny this one. And if we get this wrong, again, cheap knock. Well, yeah, it seems that way at the moment. The only thing is that this game has got potential. Apparently, we got it wrong. So they're accepting grenades. They're accepting a parcel to have grenades in there, even though it's in the restricted items. I don't know how much more proof you want, devs, with this. You are releasing a game that doesn't actually know what is acceptable in your own gameplay that you've developed. I have denied a box that contains grenades, which is in your restricted goods. Top line, right hand side, clear as day, grenades. And apparently I got it wrong because I denied it. Yeah, exactly, Han. Like, you know, I couldn't have said it better myself. Like, the game does not know its own game. Like, the devs don't know their own game. They've, you know, developed, and I'm using the old quotes there. Not that you can see me, chat, but you know. So there you go. This is the same one that we had before, and I denied this one. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to deny it, and we're going to see. Is it me, or is this has the volume gone down? Can you barely hear this now? I swear the sound's gone on this. I'm going to deny that. Right, then watch that 45 go to 46. There you go. So the same contents, the exact same way, laid out the exact same way in that box. The first one, I got it right by denying it. The second one that had the exact same content, I denied it again and I got it wrong. How? How, devs? You really need to explain as to why I've got 46 parcels wrong. Alright, give or take about 10 away from that. You know, but okay, 36 parcels. You please explain to me how I'm getting them wrong. Because I can guarantee you can't. Because I've just had the same parcel with the exact same content as the one prior before, in that exact order, and the first one I got right, the second one I got wrong. So I'm sorry, devs, but you need to rethink about when you're going to go and create another game. Right, there you go. There's a firearm right there. That is a firearm, and I know that full well. That is that is right there, clear as day. Left middle line, far left. That is a handgun. No shadow of a doubt that is a handgun. That red item, I wish I could crouch on this. That right there is a handgun. Alright? Everyone agree with me on that one, chat? Sorry, I'm just emphasising because I want the devs to see this. And I will be putting it up on YouTube as well. And I will be changing the title. Not over buying game. I am sorry if I'm putting people off of coming into the stream. I do apologise. You know, but I don't want people wasting their money on a game that at the beginning it starts off brilliantly, it's very enjoyable, but as soon as you unlock this pointless X-ray machine, the game just well, let's put it this way. This X-ray machine lets the game down entirely. Let's just put it that way. So I'm going to deny that. Because to me, that is a handgun. Hang on, chat. I've got to sort this. Hang on. I can barely hear this game again. I can't hear it. I just want to see if that will do anything. Well, it seems a bit better, I suppose. Alright. No, that's still not. I don't know what has happened, but anyway. Right, okay, so we'll watch that go to 47. Just to clarify. Oh, it's disappeared now, so I can't actually do anything with it, but this had a handgun in it. And I got it right. Okay, that's good that it knows what a handgun is, apparently. Why can't I pick that up? Or why can't I pick the box up? I don't want to pick the pallet up. Thank you. Well, we won't be able to ship this, but... Alright, let's have a look at this one then, chat. Again, I definitely would like your thoughts on this as well, chat. So... I don't see anything wrong with that parcel. Yeah, no, I don't see anything wrong with that. So I'm going to prove that, although I can't ship it out yet. So I'm going to approve that. Well, according to this, I mean, the wrench isn't on there. And the criteria, the wrench isn't on there. We already... Oh, did we? Oh, right, okay. I'm glad that you remember, Princess, because I don't. We'll keep that in mind, though, Han, just in case. This is a ship as well, so I can't do it. I can't put this one out yet, which is annoying. But we'll have a look, see what's on here. Yeah, there's something going on with this because the volume's gone down. Right, I don't know about that. I don't know about you, chap, but you can clearly see the shape of that now. That is an assault rifle. I remember because it's weird. Anyone else agree that that is an assault rifle? Yeah, confident this time that is the rifle, yeah. Okay. So we can, should we deny that? Yep, okay. So we deny it. And then I'm going to get rid of it. And we'll see if that 46 goes to 47. Right, we got that one right. Okay. So that one was correct. That knew that it was an assault rifle. Can we ship this one out? Yeah, it's trained, so if this one is... Alright, let's have a look. There's no pattern to this at all. No, there is no pattern to it, no. Right. Well, I'm going to deny this one straight away, chap, because of those. There's drugs there. We can't accept that. That looks like a watch. That's a hairdryer. That's a phone. And that's the bottle. And there is something there, but I can't see the rest of it at the moment. But yeah. So I'm going to deny that because of the drugs. And if we have a look on the restricted items, there's drugs and it's literally middle line, middle part of the line. So I'm going to deny that. So let's come back over here. We'll deny it. And again, just to clarify to the devs, your gameplay involves, with this X-ray, there's 2 drugs in there. According to you, the game developers, the restricted goods is drugs. And there's 2 of them in there. This parcel here that I'm about to deny. So if I get this wrong, devs, you need to question yourself. You can actually see the pills on that scan. I couldn't see them before, yeah. Right, you ready? So we'll see if this goes to 47. And apparently we got that one wrong. Even though the content of that had 2 bottles of drugs in there. So, I'm sorry, devs, but you can't make a game. Don't make another game because you failed. You absolutely failed. I can't understand. You get... This is why you hire game testers. That's why there's jobs that are called game testers. What do you do? What do? They test the game. There's no reasonable explanation as to why, this should be happening, because your game clearly does not know what it wants to do. Maybe they're prescription drugs and allowed. Yeah, maybe, but... Oh, hello. Hang on. I just froze them. What the hell happened there? But how the hell would we know? Exactly, Han. You could be right. They could be prescription drugs. But on here, it says restricted goods, and it's got the word drug on it. Yeah, again, there could be vitamins. Like, this whole restricted goods menu needs changing. You need to put a goods in, or goods acceptable, and goods not acceptable. And you need to make the pictures look exactly like what they are, or the items look exactly what they are in the picture. Not have a bottle that looks like that, and then have a bottle that looks like those two down the bottom there. Or 2 pills, drugs, that look like that, but then they look like that in the picture. Like, I'm sorry, devs, but you ain't got a clue what you're doing. Like, you have no clue what you're doing. We need to see more drug bottles to see if there's any slight difference in them. Yeah, we could do, yeah, well, I'm hoping we do. So that looks like a hairdryer again. That looks like a phone. Are the lids different on that scan in the picture? As far as I know, it looked the same to me. I'll keep that in mind, though, as well, Han. Remind me if we get another one. I'll keep that in mind, though. See, to me, that looks fine to me. I would approve that. And I'll zoom in for everyone again. I would zoom in on that one. I would approve that one. This one looks fine. Green thing looks like a blender. Weird packaging. Yeah. Okay, so are we all that I'll approve that one? And that's by plane, so we can actually send that out today. So we'll go over to here and we'll see if I got it. You know, we'll see if I got this one wrong. So does that 47 go to 48? 48. Apparently we got it wrong. So what was wrong with that parcel? Devs, what is wrong with that parcel? You tell me what is wrong with that parcel. That is the content of that parcel that I just put in that I got wrong, apparently. There is nothing showing that indicates on here that I've got it wrong. Because your restricted items are crap. Yeah, that's the only list that I've got, Han. If I scroll up or down, well, I can't scroll down anymore. If I scroll up, it just gives me the serial number criteria. And I can't use the analog stick to move up or down either. So that is literally it, and I can't move it left or right either. So that is it. No, it's the right day, because the planes, if I go to that, it's a Wednesday, so I can do planes, trains, and truck. So, and that's the truck and train one. And then, oh, sorry, Princess. And then that is the plane one. And that's where I've been putting them in. So, yeah, because you've got the denied, then you've got the truck and train, plane, the ship, and then you've got one that you can accept all of them. But obviously it's got to be on the given day, though. And then that one is just the same as the denied one. So, but for some reason, I don't know why that's got ×2 and that one's got ×1. I don't know if that's because that's counted that as 1, and then number 2, which is down the bottom, and then you've got A, B, C, D. I don't know how they've done it on here. Yeah, the layout of this game is confusing. Me personally, I wouldn't have a warehouse that's laid out like this. Personally. Right, so here you go, chat. We've got 2 here that are denied. That have been denied straight away, or that there's something wrong with them. So, what is wrong with this one then? Well, for a start, there's no serial number. That flag is fine. If I remember rightly. Yeah, yellow, blue, green. Yellow, blue, green. Okay. I'm going to check everything with this. Because I'm going to be that type of person now. Right, so there it's got whatever that is supposed to be. I think that's supposed to be ammo or perfume. That yellow top left-hand corner yellow one. To me, that looks. I'm thinking that it's supposed to be ammo, you know, bullets. But yeah, again, you can never tell with this. So I can deny that straight away anyway. But I want to know the reason as to why it's been actually denied. It's because of the weight. Right. Well, I'm going to deny that anyway. So not only is it the weight, but it's also got a prohibited or restricted item in there. So I'm going to deny this, and I'm going to see. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me, Princess, as well. So if I get this wrong, right? So that one was correct. So we got that one right. So let's have a look at this one. Why is this one not? I can definitely guarantee you that it's the flag, because that is not the correct flag. The correct flag should be that, the red and blue, but that's clearly not red and blue. And also, if we have a look on the parcel, it's got no barcode again. So, and that's what my sorting machine at the moment does. It sorts out the flag and the barcode at the moment. 30, so it's the correct way, it's the flag. Right, I've got to go now, thanks for that. No worries, Sam, thank you again for your input. I'll try to, thank you. Thanks again for the sub as well, Han, I really do appreciate that. That's actually going to go towards my tattoo, so thank you. So I've got some right. We actually got that one right. Yes, I've got like half going towards my driving that I'm putting away, and then there's some of it's going towards my tattoo. So, so again, I thank you, Han, for that. Oh, what if I brought the pallet with me? See, so this is what I mean, Princess. I don't understand what it's actually wanting me to do here, because the game itself doesn't know what it wants to do. It doesn't know what it is and what it isn't. Yeah. I know I've got one left back there, but I'm going to do these quick. Because these are the ones I want to look at, because apparently these are correct. So, but again, it's got no barcode or no serial number. So I don't understand why these aren't getting serial numbers. The flag is correct, because that's Valcora. And that's Valcora in the middle. Where it's just got the white and then the blue line going in the middle. So, and that's it there. White with the blue line going through it. Can't you automate everything like I have? No, I need to unlock it, Princess. I need to upgrade the machine. Or the sorting machine, because if I go to this, hang on, where is it? There it is. Down the bottom there, sorting machine. Yeah. So at the moment, all it sorts out is, I think it was the name, or the flag, one of the two, and the serial number. That's it at the moment. So we can't. I can't actually do anything with that yet. I can't send it out because it's by ship. The weight's fine. Sorry, Chad, I got a bit too close to that then, didn't I? Right, so there we go again. There's the, well, should we call it ammo for the minute? I don't know what else to call it. Because to me that either looks like ammo or perfume, one of the two. I know some like airports and actual warehouses, they don't actually accept perfume because of the content of the chemicals that are in them. Well, obviously ammo we know, but perfume and that, yeah. So I'm going to deny that. I don't know about anyone else, but if you disagree, then put it in the chat. I will give it some. Yeah, I'll give it a couple of seconds before I put this in there. If anyone doesn't agree. Okay, right, okay. Alright, we'll see if we get this one wrong. Or I'll see if I get this one wrong. Which I did. Even though, again, it clearly states there's the content of what was in that parcel. That's the restricted goods that you've got listed on your restricted items, devs. Restricted goods. And apparently I've got that wrong, so that's cost me more money again. And in order for me to actually upgrade it, Princess, which actually says up the top there, upgrade the sorting machine for automatic parcel content verification. So, but I can't upgrade it because I don't have the money. And this is costing me money each time I get it wrong. Or each time that the game gets it wrong. I don't know what else to do. I really don't know what to do with this game. A part of me is thinking that I want a refund on it, to be perfectly honest with you. See, to me, there's nothing wrong with that parcel there. You got shoes, you got discs, you've got headphones, sunglasses, and a bear. So I'm going to approve that. Yeah, no, it is a shame. It is a shame, Princess, because it's got potential. Like the potential is there. It's just, to me, that the devs just got lazy. In my eyes, pure lazy. This is down to someone not paying attention to what they were doing. Or and this is a big if, they got the game testers in, they weren't paying attention themselves. Right, there we go. We've got bottles there. And you've got bottles indicating there. To me, that bottle looks the exact same image as that. Yeah, I would say that, I would deny that one. Yeah. And yeah, I can guarantee you that that's going to move, that 49 is going to go to 50. Guarantee it. There you go. See, I stand corrected. I was wrong. I swear down that this game does not know what it wants to accept. I don't get why that one says that I've got it right, but yet the ones with the 2 grenades, I got it wrong when I denied it. So unless they're telling me that I should accept it, see that can there, because I can see that. But isn't it also better to press the button after 10? It is. The only reason why I'm doing this, I'm only doing it one by one, is because I want to see if I'm getting it right and to prove to the devs that it's not me and I'm not doing it wrong. So I'm being one of those gamers, basically, Princess, is I'm trying to prove a point to them to make sure that they don't make this same mistake again. So, because this is just unacceptable in my eyes. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm doing it. So, but that's got what? So that can, or that spray can, or whatever it is, right there. I only know that one because a family member pointed it out to me earlier. So I actually know where that is. So it's there, and it's clear as day right there. So I'm going to deny it, and we'll see if that 49 goes to 50 as well. So right, ready? And we got that one right. It just doesn't make sense to me. It really does not make sense to me. Maybe 5 things that are in red on the scanner are prohibited. Okay. Okay, so maybe things that are in the red on the scanner are prohibited. Okay, so I'm assuming there's nothing red on here because again, I wouldn't be able to tell, not unless they had it in front or something. But there's nothing red on here, Princess, is there? Yeah, there's not. Right. Okay. So, just to test that theory, I'm going to accept this. I'm going to approve this, and then I'm going to send it onto the truck, and we'll see if it's right. We'll see if that theory is right because you could. I was thinking that beforehand when I was playing it yesterday, but well, yeah. I mean, if you're not, Princess. There's no, Right. Okay. So in that case, there was no items in there that were red. So if you're on, you may be like, if you're onto something here, Princess, then yeah. But if that is the case, I'm not going to take back what I said to the devs because they should be indicating that. Because it clearly states restricted goods, and I've got rid of one that had a crossbow on. Right. Again, I don't. Well, unless there's anything red in there, I'm not seeing it. No. So, should we approve that one? Yeah, so no red, so we'll approve that one. Okay. And then this was what? This was truck. So we can send that. Yep. Okay, we'll approve it, and then we got that one wrong. The only red is your pointer, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Princess. What? Oh, I seriously don't understand what the devs were thinking. You have got to be the most dumbest, game developers ever to make mistakes like this. This is this is unacceptable. I can't understand how this was missed. What to me, or what is in shoes, teddy bear, CDs, and headphones. Shoes, teddy bear, CDs, headphones. Yep, and obviously the glasses that are on the teddy bear. And yet, none of these items are in the restricted goods. So, I'm sorry, devs, but I want my money back for this. I want a refund for this. This game is faulty. You basically released a faulty game. Because I can't progress through the story, or I can't progress and upgrade everything as to that I want to. I don't care about the trophies. I don't care if I've planned it when I'm not. The fact that I can't progress and upgrade anything is unacceptable. Therefore, the game is unplayable. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Princess. It should state what I got wrong, so I can learn from it. Instead of having, I don't know, 40 odd parcels that are apparently wrong that shouldn't be wrong. Because what is wrong with that parcel in there? Nothing, nothing, devs. You're a disgrace. End of. You are a disgrace to developers. I would be honoured to be able to do what you do. And my passion would come out. Yours, you've lost it. Because this is not passion for gaming anymore. This is just money grabbing. Right, so there you go, chat. There you go, Princess. Down the bottom there, you got drugs there, and right there too. So I'm going to deny that straight away, and if I get this wrong, then I'm definitely wanting a refund on this, devs, because this is unacceptable. Oh, was there red bottles? Where's the red bottles? All I can see is the actual peels. Oh yeah, all I could see was those peels. So they, oh right, okay, so they must be, right, okay, that makes sense. So they must be, yeah, right. I thought you meant like the red bottles as in like the, the bottles that like, well, I'm assuming they're alcohol, but, and apparently we got that wrong. So yeah, I am gonna keep this up, chat, but I'm gonna post this on YouTube because this is shite. And I don't normally swear, but to be honest with you, chat, I've had enough. I've had enough with developers being lazy. I've had enough with them being money-grabbing idiots that cannot develop a game at all. Like this, especially simulation games. Like, I love my simulation games as much as the next person. But don't release a game that is not fully done and that's not been fully tested. That's what you have game testers for. That's what they're paid to do. If they're not doing their job, then they shouldn't be getting paid. End of. I could do a better job than this because it's exactly I'm doing their job now by showcasing the game, by playing the game, and by seeing faults every time I see faults in this game. Every time now. I've had 41 parcels that apparently I've got wrong. This shouldn't be wrong. So if you are watching this, devs, I demand a refund on this game. Or sorry, this so-called monstrosity. Right, I can see that. So that is the spray can, or whatever it is. And it's there. Clear as day. So, again, I'm going to deny that. And if you tell me that this is wrong, yeah. Right, so we got that one right. The game clearly does not know what is right, what is wrong and what is right on this now. I keep doing that. Why do I keep putting it on the bloody table? It's a force of habit, that is, chat. Sorry. And again, I know I've probably, got people to, leave, which I am sorry. But at the end of the day, you know me, chat. I speak my mind now. So we got a blue bottle there. I'm assuming that's a bottle, chat. All I can see is this bit. All I can see is that bit, so I'm assuming that's a bottle. That looks like a handle or a knife. That actually looks like a knife. Do you know, just because of that... Yeah, I'm not totally convinced. Hang on. Was it bowls, was it? Right, okay. Thank you, Princess. I am pretty sure that there is a knife. Like, right there? Yeah, that is definitely a blade. That's the handle. That's the blade. Yeah, I'm going to deny that. Do you know, I'm actually going to... Well, I'll wait. If I get this wrong, then I'll carry on with what I was going to say. Right, I can continue now. Right, okay, so you're telling me, devs, that you would accept, if you yourselves were there, you saw a knife, it come up on an x-ray, and you saw, clear as day, that is a knife, that is a blade, right there, that is a knife. You're telling me that you would accept that? Yourself? You telling me that you would accept that and you would approve that and send that to someone? No, you wouldn't. Be real now, devs. Be real. Come on. Like, seriously? Be real. And yeah, I am going to slander you, devs, because I'm not even going to call you by your name because you don't deserve. Yeah, you don't deserve that respect. Well, I can see those bottles. So you got 3 bottles there. Well, 4 if you include that one. So what do we think about this one, chat? Because personally, it's not really shaped like the others. However, the darker one. Well, actually, no. I think they're shaped the same, aren't they? So that could actually be shaped like the white one. To be perfectly honest with you. So me personally, I would deny that one. What about yourself, chap? Would you deny it or would you accept it? You would deny it, Princess, yeah? So would I. So I'm going to deny that. Because, again, those bottles look like they're shaped like the white bottle, which is in your restricted goods item, according to you, devs. I'm going to keep mentioning them, chat, because I want them to see this. Right, so we got that one right. Okay. So, let's check this one. Right, clearly that is an assault rifle. That clearly is the assault rifle. So again, I'm going to deny that. I am sorry again, chat. I do apologise for the stream today. I am so sorry that it's not. Yeah, you guys see we got it wrong, or I got it wrong. Even though they are allowing assault rifles as an acceptable parcel, even though in the restricted goods, yet again, devs, you effed up. You utterly fudged up with this. This X-ray machine is crap. You shouldn't have put it in the game. This part of the game was not tested with this. This part of the gameplay was not tested with this at all. Because if you're telling me the one that should have been approved, or that I got right that I denied, no, sorry, let me rephrase that. The parcel that I denied that I got wrong should, and apparently you would approve. No, I'm sorry, but no. You can't tell me that you would approve a parcel that's got an assault rifle in it. I don't know what to say, chat. I really don't know what to say to this. Like, right, oh, that looks like lipstick. That looks like a controller, that's a headset. I can sort of vaguely, I can make out that bit there. I don't know. So I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can deny this or accept this or approve it. Deny. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Princess. I'm guessing there was something that I couldn't see then. And apparently we got that wrong. What was in there, Princess? A gun. I'm guessing the gun's supposed to be here then somewhere. Right, so there you go again, devs. Like, you fudged up completely. Like... Oh, dear. Maybe I mistook a war gun for a gun. I don't know, personally, Princess. I think that everyone would be I don't know. Unless someone, unless the devs don't know what a water gun is or how a water gun is shaped, because they'll have the tank on it where the gun, where the water and that goes. So, I personally, I believe you, like, that you thought he was a gun. I will take your word over anything, to be perfectly honest with you. So, and that goes without, saying. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed this bit up, and I'm just going to put all of them in after the X-ray, and I'm just going to see what they do. So that's a plane, so we can accept it. Yeah, but you know what I mean, though, Princess. Like, obviously within reason. So this one's an aeroplane, so we can actually send this one off. See, to me, again, that looks like the knife. That's the blade, and then that's the handle. Because it's got 3 dots on the handle. And I'm guessing that one's there, and one's there. That looks like a blade to me, personally. But I could be wrong. It's really hard to tell what these items are. Like, this whole X-ray machine, like, either get rid of it or rework it, because it doesn't work. Like, actually have the pictures come up properly like what they are in here. I don't know why they couldn't do that. I don't know why they did it like this for. A screwdriver. So you would deny this, would you? Because, I mean, I think that is a knife up the top there. So I would deny it anyway, but would you deny it for the screwdriver, Princess? I mean, water gun doesn't always have... oh, right. Well, then where does the water go, then? Where does the water go? Alright, we actually got that one right. Okay. I'm only messing around with you, Princess. Well, when I asked that, because I know what you're going to say. Okay, I'll check. It's been ages since I've had a water gun. Or a water gun. See, again, to me, that looks like a knife. That, to me, looks like a knife right there. Because it goes all the way up. And it ends about here. So, I would deny that. I'm curious now. I've only got 2 more boxes. Well, plus that one that's already been denied. And apparently we got that one wrong. Or I got that one wrong, even though there states there that is a knife. Like, to me, that looks like a knife. What else could that possibly be? Like, what else is shaped like that? I don't, the way that they've done this and the way that they've done the colours and everything, it doesn't make the X-ray look good. It doesn't make the game look good either, because, I mean, you can tell that that's a monitor, you can tell that that's a headset, you can tell that that's a controller. But that, to me, looks like a knife. Yeah, see, that looks like a handgun to me there. Because that's the trigger, that's the trigger guard. You've got the hand you've got the handle there, and then you've got the clip inside, and then you've got the actual, I can't remember what they call it, but for me, that's actually to hold the magazine and everything in place. As well as the inside. Yeah, to me, that is a handgun. So I'm going to deny that one. I don't... I don't... See, it's very disappointing because this game, again, had so... And apparently I got it wrong. This game has got so much potential, but because of this... Like, that is a handgun. That is clearly a handgun. I really want the devs to tell me what they think that is then. Because if they turn around to me and say that that is not a handgun, then yeah. See, to me, I don't think it is a water pistol. Because if you look at the picture... Oh, hang on, let me get back to the picture. Where's the picture? You look at that handgun there, and then you look at that there. That's a handgun. That is an actual firearm. Exactly the same shape. From the handle, to the trigger guard. Like, to me, that is no shadow of a doubt, that is a handgun. Yeah, exactly, Princess. Like, I don't know what else. I mean, I can't really. Like, I know I keep going on about it, Shab, but it's just so disappointing. You know, I want to know why so many people are trying to send weapons in the... Exactly, Guitar Freak, yeah. Right, to me, see that, Princess, that is a water gun. That is a water gun there. Like, to me, that is fine. You can clearly tell that is a water pistol right there. Because of the shape. If you look at the shape of the handle, and then you look at the shape of the trigger, and then the trigger guard, alright? And then if I go back to that picture, it's completely different. So that, I know that is a water gun. And yet, if I approve this, I bet you I'll get this one wrong. Right, it's by train, so I can't actually put it right. Oh, that was handy. So, let's send that one off. And we're just going to have a look. Right, there we go. So I actually got that one right. The game, it just doesn't know. It doesn't know what it wants to be and what it doesn't want to be. Like, there's no excuse for this, devs. Like, there's really no excuse. Like, no excuse at all. Right, I know that flag is right. That's the barcode. So what is wrong with this then? Hey! Oh, excuse me. Sorry, chat. That came out of nowhere. Well, the weight's fine. So why is it telling me that this isn't accepted then? Let's just double check on that flag. I know full well that that flag is correct. Yep, yellow circle, black lines, and then blue flag. Yep. Black lines, yellow circle, blue background. Yeah, the only thing is, Princess, where this is on PlayStation, it won't let me review it. It won't let me give a reviews on this, on any games on this. If it was on the Xbox, it actually allows you to, but on the PlayStation, yeah, I've got no option to actually write a review on it. I don't actually know what is wrong with this parcel. What is wrong with this parcel? 803 478 258. Why has this been put in the denied shelving? All games, Princess. There's no option for me to do it. Hang on. I'm going to double check this. This makes no sense. Look at the flag again. Okay, hang on. Let me. You got me second guessing now. Right, yellow dot or yellow circle, blue background, and then the lines. Yeah. Blue background, yellow dot, black lines, frost fill. It's spelled the same. Frostfelt, Frosveldt. Frosveldt. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. So why is this? What? Okay. Yeah. All right. And yet, right. That's the good. That's the good shit. No, that's the yeah. That's the good shelf. That's the bad shelf. No, sorry. That's the good shelf. That's the bad shelf. And it goes straight onto the bad shelf. So what is wrong with the parcel? There's nothing wrong with the parcel. Like the flag and the flag and the name is correct. The serial number is correct. The weight is correct because it weighed. I think it was either 8 or 9. 9. Okay. So what is wrong with it? And that sorting machine can't detect any parcel content yet because I don't have that upgrade. So I don't know what's wrong. And this has clearly got 2... There you go, look at that. What class was it? Yeah, no, it's a B, it's fine. If it's anything above 30 kilograms, you can't take it. So, if I get the tablet... See, A to E are acceptable. So anything that's basically 0 to 30 is acceptable. If it's above 30, even if it's 31, you can't accept it. Max 10... Oh, 0 to 10. Well, it's still fine because it's 9. That would still be fine because it's 9 kilograms. 10 kg, that weighs 9, so that's still fine. But the content of it... Have I crashed? Is it gone or are we back? Are we back? We all good? Can you hear me still? Hello? Oh, I haven't crashed on here. Can anyone hear me at all? Was anyone there? Or is that actually completely gone? Okay, I don't know what's going on here because it's still saying yours has crashed. I'm still live. I've still got a picture on both the manager and my phone. Yours is loading only. Okay, hang on. Give me. Okay, bear with me. I don't know what's going on with that chat, but it's fine my end. How about now? Is that better, or is it still loading screen? Well, according to this, I've got no one in the stream, according to this. And yet, yourselves, Guitar Freak, and Princess are still here. Right, you're back now. Okay, what about yourself, Princess? Oh, you had to reload it. Yeah, maybe try and refresh it on your side. Are you back, Princess? I don't know what's going on with this. And the only reason why I'm showcasing this as well is because I hope that Sarah gets to see this. Because, where I think herself and her partner have bought this, I don't, it's gonna... I don't want it to basically annoy her by it surprising her that it doesn't work properly. I'd much rather her know. You're back now, Princess, yeah? Can you see it? Are we all good? Yep, sweet. Right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a different approach now. Alright, so I don't need to worry about anything else apart from putting stuff in that scanner or in the X-ray. So what I'm going to do, I don't care about the blooming incorrect parcels now because that's total BS. And the devs can go do one on that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to let it go, or let the game flow. Because as soon as I press one of these buttons, it's going to go all mayhem. But before I do that, I am just going to send, because we're on the Thursday, we can actually send these, we can actually ship these on the ship. No pun intended on that one. And then we'll get on and do the other ones. So here's the ship. La-da-da. Come on. Oh, don't grab that. Grab the bloody parcel, thank you. Right. Right, I can't remember if these were not or, right, there's 5 parcels in there, so... And none of them were right. Wow. Wow. Just wow. Devs, your game is crap. Yeah. And I mean that with the most sincere respect. Your game is crap. It doesn't know what it wants to do. It doesn't know what it wants to be. The game is half-assed done. It doesn't make sense with half of these. I can't see certain colours, so you haven't taken any consideration for people that are colourblind or colour division. You haven't done anything right with this. Yeah, exactly, Princess. And as one of my viewers just stated, which I was going to state anyway, how am I supposed to make money with this crap happening? Because that has just cost me now. I'm down to 5,000 when I was up to 8,000. But because of this BS that you've put in your game, I can't do anything. So, I'm sorry, devs, but you shouldn't be developing any games anymore. Just stop. Find different careers, because you're done. You are absolutely done. And I will be keeping this up on YouTube to let everyone see that if they're thinking about buying your game, to not buy it. Do not waste their money. Do not waste your money on this, chat. This is the reason why I do what I do. Not only to play the games, but to showcase it, to make sure that it's worth people buying. Because at the end of the day, this was good. This if it wasn't for the X-ray and for the stupid mechanics that apparently I'm getting the parcels wrong, it'll be fine. Because apparently I don't know what a assault rifle is, apparently, even though I do. You know, apparently grenades aren't a restricted item to you devs, even though they're in your list again and once again, you've got it as restricted goods, which means that you can't take it. Hence the word restricted. So it's either you devs need to go back and learn what restricted means, and you also need to learn what firearms and that are. And you basically just need to redo the whole game again, like, because this is just unacceptable. And it is ridiculous, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, I wouldn't recommend this to anyone anymore. And so, no, I mean, look at this. Why is these bugged out for? There's no excuse for this. Why have these stopped? And why have these stopped? Is that because that is full? No. So why am I not getting any more of that coming out then? Right, that's come back. What about this side? Why is this stopped? Right, you put upgrades in this game, devs. You know, in your game for it to improve. No, it hasn't. Oh, by the way, Princess, I didn't actually make these conveyor belts. It does it automatically for you. I didn't put these conveyor belts up. When I upgraded the... I can't remember why I upgraded now. I think it was... Oh, I think it was the... where was it? I think it was either the speed, I think it was either the delivery speed or something else, I can't remember what it was. But as soon as I upgraded that, these just appeared there. And I was like, alright, so I don't get to choose how I want it, how I would design it. Because I wouldn't design it like this. Right, so what I'm going to do, chat, is I'm just going to grab a bunch of the good ones. Alright. Normally I do it the other way around, but I'm just going to test this. I don't care about the... You know, I can easily start it again. But... Right, so that's 8 altogether. You should be able to fit more than just 8 on a pallet. I mean, to be fair, I can't understand how I can pick up 8 boxes plus the pallet, because the pallet's weigh quite a lot anyway. Right, so I'm literally just going to put it all through. You know, if I don't agree with it, I don't agree with it. If I do, then I'll approve it. And we'll see what it says. And then what I'm going to do is I'm not going to deny it, or I'm not going to press the button straight away. I'm literally just going to carry on, as I normally would do. So if I go quiet, then it's only because I'm concentrating. Alright, but if you do want to say, then feel free to. You know, if you don't, you know, if you think there's a chuck, well, deny or approve, then please let me know. Alright? Because there may be sometimes where I can't see something. So one thing that I've noticed, and that is that most game developers don't take into consideration that with people with disabilities or with seeing issues. Like, for example, with me, I'm colour division. I can't see certain colours together, so I can't see red against white. You know, I can't see brown and green together. You know, so, and they haven't taken that into consideration for anyone. Not just me, personally. You know, it's everyone. Alright, there you go, chat. Right there, that is an assault rifle. That is an assault rifle right there. So I'm going to deny that, even though I've got right. Okay, let's just stop it here. So we've got 3 boxes there. Out of the 3, I got 1 right. How? I'm not even going to bother with that blooming sorting machine. I really am not. Or that X-ray machine. I am really not going to bother with that. And apparently I got that wrong. Even though that there is clearly an assault rifle right there that was in that box. I'm not going to keep repeating it now. I'm done with it. But like, devs, you've got no excuse. You're pathetic. Absolutely ridiculous developing there. Absolutely diabolical. There's no excuse for it. Either offer me the refund and offer everyone else that has bought this game a refund, and don't make any more games. Don't develop. Don't even think about developing any more games. Or get an update out for this game and change it completely. That is your only 2 options that you can do to rekindle yourself. I am sorry. I do apologise, chat. I'm apologising to you lot. Because you don't deserve a stream like this. You do not deserve a stream like this at all. And I'm disappointed in myself for letting it get like this, especially with DBD, and especially with this as well. So on that, I do apologise to you. I don't apologise to the devs. I don't apologise to the devs of this and to the devs of DBD either. Because they don't deserve it. And you don't, as a community chat, you don't deserve a stream like this. And I will be making this up to you. I will definitely be making today up for to you. Because this is just unacceptable. Right, there you go, chat. There's a crowbar there. Alright. So I'm going to deny that. And I'm gonna send these parcels off because we got 3 in here. So again, out of the 3 parcels, the 2 of them had handguns in. I got wrong. 1 of them I got wrong. This game is just inaccurate. And this is the one with the crossbow in, so I've denied it. And apparently I got that wrong as well. I just don't, like... This is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, I've decided. You either offer me a refund on this, devs, and you offer everyone else a refund, or I'm just going to keep doing videos and posting them up of your poor developing skills, because you can't develop. You can't develop for toffee. I've seen there's a game out that has been developed by 2 people, by 2 devs, by 2 game developers. That is better than this crap that you've got here. And I can guarantee you that you're a whole team. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Whoever wrote this off as ready to be sold and ready to be released needs firing. And all of you need to go back to college or uni and study game developing again. Because you clearly don't know what you're doing. See, me personally, chat, I think what I should have done is I should have not bought the X-ray machine. If I knew about the X-ray machine, then I wouldn't have bought it. I would have just continued like doing what I was doing, because the only time that you have to check the content is as soon as you buy the X-ray machine. So what I should have done is I shouldn't have bought the X-ray machine, continued, and then got the amount of money that I needed in order to upgrade stuff, or upgrade all of that, and then bought the machine. That's what I think I should have done. Because buying the machine now is pointless. Or when I did then, because this is costing me money every time. Like I don't understand how this is acceptable. And again, there you go, Princess. You can tell that this game is not done. Where are these parcels going? Like, where are these parcels going then? And how am I supposed to know that this is correct? That any of these are correct? Like, the game is unfinished. So now I'm gonna have to take these off the shelf. Nowhere, yeah. I'm gonna have to take these off the shelf and put them onto the other ones. So I'm basically doing what the game should be doing for me. Because that's what I upgraded the machines to do. But no. I tell you what, Devs, like, you screwed up. You have majorly screwed up. Can't you connect it to... No, I can't do anything. You can't connect anything. No, if you go up to it, you can't... It doesn't highlight. You can't interact with it at all. This is what I mean about the game. Like, the game has got a good concept, and it's got potential, but the devs didn't pay attention to what they were releasing. And this is the monstrosity that they release. Like this, I don't understand how this got approved for market. It shouldn't have been, because it's not finished. Clearly, because there's no shelving unit here. I didn't even know there was one there until I literally loaded the game up today. So, you know, yeah. I just don't know what to say. Like, there's not much else I can say now. What was it? Thursday, so I can only do truck and train. Well, that's clearly a grenade in there, and there's drugs in there. So if you're telling me that I've got 5 so far wrong, because they all had weapons or drugs or, or let's put it this way: all of these parcels that I'm putting in the denied section, after I've ran it through the X-ray, is I'm doing it on the account of what I've been told in game, that these are restricted items. See, because to me that is a restricted item, but I did that with another another parcel before, and I got it wrong. So I'm gonna, what is it? That's truck. I'm gonna approve that, and I'm gonna see what it does, because I'm fed up with this. So let's do that, and I'm going to send this one, and no, I've got it wrong, but yeah, there we go. So yeah, the game just doesn't know what it wants to be and what it wants to do, and what it can accept and what it can't accept. This game clearly was not tested at all. I am 99.9% sure that this game was not tested on day of release. Or before release at all. Right, so this had drugs in there. This has got drugs in there. Bottom left hand corner. I can see that. So we'll see. Right, I've put 6 in there, Princess. So we'll see how many of the 6 we get. We got 2 out of 6 parcels that either had pills or drugs or firearms in there, and apparently I got it wrong. This game is the most inaccurate game ever. Do you know what I would much rather play than this right now, chat? Do you remember that water simulator park? I would much rather play that than this. And you remember, and we all remember how diabolically. Alright, sorry about that, chat. For some reason I got cut off. Right, so I've put that parcel in there. That's the one that's got the crossbow in it. Alright, I hope everyone's back. And apparently I got that wrong. So they're accepting parcels. So now I've gone down from 8 grand, or to having 8,000 to only 4,000. So I have lost 4,000. I've lost 4 grand because of this bullshit. And I will be saying that now because I've had enough. I'm not holding back with this anymore. How can you, devs, make, or how can you even sell this type of BS? Seriously. There was a crossbow in that last one, and apparently I got it wrong. Right, there's nothing wrong with that one. Train. The flag is correct. So I'm going to approve that one, and I can send it by train. So if you're telling me, devs, that this is right, I get this one wrong. And I got that one wrong. Your game is fudged. It does not play. It does not play. How am I supposed to continue the game? How am I supposed to enjoy the game when you haven't even tested it yourself? And I can tell that you haven't tested this, devs. This is unacceptable. You should be ashamed of yourself for releasing this monstrosity. You really should be. If I knew anyone that worked there, friends or family, anything, I would be so disappointed in them because they're releasing shit like this. You've gone to college, you've gone to uni for this crap. There you go, another one that I've got wrong. Even though, clearly, there's a handgun there. I only know that because I got it pointed out to me. I would love to hear your excuses, devs. I really would. I would really love to hear your excuses. Because that's all it's going to be. Right, so there we go. So we got 2 of those yellow things there. Whatever they're supposed to be. Because your game design or art design in the game, devs, are absolutely shite. Right, I'm going to deny this one, and I'm going to see, and I'm just going to make a point as well that you're telling me that this is wrong. No, you're telling me that's right. Good, because it should be. Like, I don't know what else to say, chat, to be perfectly honest with you. Actually, no, I do know what to say. You, my friend, can bugger off and stop trying to scam people. Right, so there you go. That's just got yellow in there again, so I can't take that. And I'm just going to double check that. Sorry, chat. Right, we got that one right. Because there's still 75 parcels wrong. Yeah, I hope, Princess, that Sarah does see this, because I personally think that she needs to get a refund back ASAP. Right, there's a bottle in there again. That bottle there looks the exact same bottle as the white one down the bottom there. So for that, I'm going to deny it. And if I get it, actually no. Oh, actually no, I can't. Can I? No, I'm going to deny it because I'm not going to wait until the next day just to get proved wrong or proven right. Sorry. So I'm going to deny that. And apparently I got it wrong. Even though that bottle is shaped, that bottle there, shaped exactly like the image that you've got in here, Devs. I really don't understand this. Like, it baffles me this much, and it annoys me this much that the game developers are not even doing what they're supposed to be doing. And that is developing a game. Again, we got a crossbow there. And 2 bottles that... Thank you. That looks like the bottom one. Which one does it? Oh. Right, okay, so... Oh, will you stop doing that? Yeah, so it looks like... Right, okay. So, yeah, so I'm going to deny that one because of the bottles and the crossbow. And I got that one wrong. Nah, I'm sorry. No. Yeah. Right. I can't understand devs, like, and I use that term very, 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 very carefully. This is just unacceptable. You shouldn't be releasing games. You should stop making games, full stop. Because if you think that this, yes, I do want to start another one. If you think that this is acceptable as a game, let alone anything else, then you should not be called game developers. And you should not be in the gaming industry at all. You should not be working for any type of gaming studios. Now, there's a reason why I've started this game again, chat. It's because I'm going to just quickly show how smooth that this game runs before the X-ray machine comes in. Obviously, I've got a fair amount. I don't mind starting it again. So, because half of those parcels that I got wrong is BS. So, right, we'll go and get a parcel. So, I mean, we can only take one at a time at the moment. So, what we'll do is we'll just bring these out. Because we only got $15 at the moment, so we can't... I was going to get a pallet, but I don't think we've unlocked the pallet yet. So I'm just going to take these out. I'm just going to keep doing this until we can't carry any more, basically. I'm just going to see if that one opens. I don't think it opens straight away. Even though we've got until 5, I'm not entirely sure if it will open again. Because I didn't test this out. No, it does. Right, okay. It takes a couple of minutes. I don't know if that's worth me doing that or not, but we'll have a look. Oh, chat, just to let you know as well, there is, if you are interested, Princess is actually streaming right now as well, and she's actually streaming a proper parcel game. So, you know, feel free to go and check her out as well. But right, we'll sort this parcel out. So I know full well that we can't take this because it's got a rocket symbol on. Yeah, I know all about this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place the ones that we can't take there for the minute, and I'm just going to do it all in one sum. So Drellmore, I believe that is wrong, that flag. There's so many flags on here. I can remember some of them, but not all of them. No, that's correct, which is good. We don't have the barcode on it yet, so right, so I can accept that. So we can approve that. We'll put it on this shelf here. All right, then we'll go and grab. I know that one is correct. That flag. Oh, it looks like Princess, you're the only one in here, so I do appreciate the continued support that you've shown. Even though I do apologise with the way that the stream has gone today. It's not really acceptable, to be perfectly honest with you. Right. Okay, I could have accepted it if the delivery was right, but we can't because we don't do pigeons. So... the same with that one, we don't do bike. Yeah, I know it's all about like, you know, the passion and that for gaming and you know, and whatnot, but I don't like seeing games fail. And with the way the two game companies are going, like develop companies, with in regards to behaviour in this, it's just a shame. Like, I don't like seeing it. You know, and as much as I would love to say that, like, how good this game, it's good. It's just the whole entire game is just let down by just the devs not paying attention to what they're releasing. The money you spent on this game could have gone to exactly, yeah. You know, or it could have gone towards my tattoo, to be perfectly honest with you, Princess. But, you know, I wanted to get this because I had it on my wish list for some time, you know, and I was keeping an eye on it, you know, for when it come out. You know, then I got the notification, and it's, you know, they're just interested in making quick buck. Yeah, that's what it seems like to be as well, Guitar Freak, in this case, because it's, you know, it starts off great, like. You know, I know this isn't a game for everyone. I understand that. You know, but for the people that are interested in simulation games, you know, it's just a way of escaping as well. Like, you know, some people find, you know, gaming just in general, you know, just an escape, you know, which is good. But, you know, it's just a shame that you see developers focus on money rather than what they're supposed to be doing. And I know that, you know, that their whole idea is to, you know, get or bring in oh, wait a minute, I need to check because I can only accept train or truck. I haven't been truck. Okay, maybe I have then. But yeah, it's just a shame that all they think about is money. I know that they have to make money in order to, you know, be able to update the games or, you know, something like that. But without the proper updating and without the proper knowledge of what they're doing, it's just like, well, why are you doing what you're doing then? If you need money to update a game that should have already been playable at the start, hence back in PS1, PS2, PS3, you know, N64, you know, Sega, Dreamcast, you know, I could go on and on. Like, you know, with those games that they didn't need any updates. They didn't need any, you know, further money for DLC or anything like that. What you got is what, you know, or what you get is what you get. You know, but nowadays it's just like, oh no, you know, in order for us to update it, you've got to pay for this, or in order for us to do what you want us to do, or, you know, for what you need us to do in order to play the game properly, you're going to need to do this for us. That's what it seems like all the time. and it's kind of upsetting in a way, because people, like, game developers don't understand what gaming is to other people. They think that they just see it as money. I see it as an escape. I see it as an escape to from reality. I see it as it's my time to be able to imagine, get my creative mind flowing, being able to do the things that I possibly might not be able to do in real life. Which half the stuff, like some of the simulation games that I play, I won't be able to do in real life because of my seizures. Because of my non-epileptic seizures, I can't do certain things. That's why I go to games. That's why I go to simulation games, because I can think, actually, I can just chill out and play that. That'd be quite good. Being able to do this or being able to do that. I'm sorry, I'm blabbering on here, chat, and I'd, feel free to tell me to shut up. But I know these flags are right, chat. Like, the ones I check is the ones I'm not too sure about, but the ones that I don't, I know. So, but yeah, it's kind of heartbreaking, to be perfectly honest with you. And it's the same with, and I'm going to use their name this time, it's the same with Behaviour when it comes to Dead by Daylight. The game is just broken. It's complete and utterly survivor-sided. The only times that I'm able to win on that game is if I tunnel. Because I've tested it. And I've even showcased it the other day during stream. So, it clearly shows that in order for you to be able to play a game, you've got to play in a certain way. Well, then I don't want to be playing the game then if I have to play in a certain way. Why can't I play the way that I want to play? And for so-and-so to play how they want to play it. Why am I restricted to what I have to do? That's just like going on Path of Titans and going into a server that's got rules when it's literally a PvP game. It doesn't matter about the rules. As long as you don't bully, harass, or anything like that, then play the game how you want to play it. That's how I see it. I know that. I don't know why you're telling me that, because I didn't get any parcels wrong, did I? No. Alright, odd. But yeah, I don't know what your thoughts are on it, chat. Like, Princess Guitar Free, as I think that you're the only two in here at the moment. Again, which I do appreciate you both staying. And I will again apologise for the state of which the stream has gone today. But just look how smooth this. Okay, I don't have to worry about the barcodes or anything right now. But look how smooth this game runs now, without any, without the BS from the bloody whatchamacallit thing, the X-ray machine. Right, I need to go to the next day now. Yeah, that's money spent because I spent it on certain things that I needed. All right, Joe. I'm just gonna let my voice chill a bit because I've been talking quite a lot, and it's I think I'm starting to lose my voice a bit. So bear with me. All right, I'm just gonna go quiet for a couple of minutes. All right. Right, and I'm back. Oh, alright, I don't need to check that. Yeah, that's fine. You see what I mean, though, about how it just runs smoothly, and you don't have to worry about, you know, when you haven't got to worry about the X-ray. This is what it was like without the X-ray. And then as soon as I brought the X-ray, I just started having problems with it. Alright, let's pop this up here, and we'll have a look. Yeah, that flag's fine. Just double check though. Blue, yellow, green. Yep, blue, yellow, green. Yeah, and that's truck, so we can accept that. That one. I always get confused with that one and the one that we just checked. Where is it? There it is. Yellow, blue, green. Yeah, that's correct. We just got some more boxes come in. Yeah, I know that's right. However, I will just find it. Yep. And it's going by truck, so we can accept that. Can everyone still hear me, chat? Are we all good still, or have we gone again? Yep. Thank you, Princess. Because according to this, I've got no one in here. Yellow, blue, green. Yeah, I know, that's right. So we can accept that one. I hear just painting. Okay, Guitar Freak. I've noticed that you've been playing the old Space Marine 2. Guitar Freak. How's that going for you? Oh. No, wrong one. I know that's right, and we can accept that because it's truck. Really, realistically, I should be going like that. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get these boxes in here. I don't know if it will allow us to get another box in, but I just played the campaign again for something to do. Ah, right, okay. Gonna keep an eye out because I want to see if I can get these parcels before that closes. Well, I should be able to get the 3 if it turns up before 5. But I don't think, by the looks of it, I don't think it will. Oh, literally dead on, like, well, it was about 16:59, I think, that actually came in. Yeah, right, because I thought you were playing the, was it operative missions? Alright, white with a blue line. I don't get that. Like, that's a weird flag for me. Just like a white background with a blue line going through it, like in the middle. Like, makes no sense to me. I mean, each to their own with the flags, but yeah, that's just weird. So yeah, that is correct, and it is a truck, so we can accept that, so we'll approve that. That flag is correct, but just to make sure, yep, yellow, blue, green, yellow, blue, green, and it is by truck, so we can accept that as well. I know that that's the correct flag for that, and that's truck. Just to showcase it, Mavora is there in the middle. Now that I like doing multiplayer, but no one's around lately. That's fair enough. Oh, so we can approve that. Now that one I believe is wrong. Oh, Travessor. Yeah, I thought it was. That is wrong. Deny that. I would imagine everyone's probably busy, Guitar Freak. Yellow, blue, green. Yellow, blue, green. I thought it was, yeah. See, again, I keep getting confused with that one. I get confused with, like, the Lotharia, or Zatharia, and the Endril, or Endril, whatever that is. Yeah, I always get confused with those two. I don't know why. Really weird. Truck. There we go. Prove that. That's fine, so we can pop that up there. I might have to start putting these through in a minute. No, we definitely cannot take that. It's got a picture of a dog on there, unless a dog wants to bloom and take the parcel. But it will probably chew it all up. No, that's a horse. Can't do that one. So that's an easy... Oh, hang on a minute. I did deny that one. I didn't deny this one, though. Got a little head of myself, then. Alright, let's put that there. And we could do... That's an envelope, can't do that. I nearly did it again. Alright, then we do that. That's a dove or pigeon, can't do that. Oh, I did it again. Like, come on, Biscuit, pay attention. There we go. Alright, and this last one, truck. I know that flag is correct, so I can approve that. Alright, so let's start taking these, putting them over here. I can't remember how many I could put in next. I can't put in 10 anymore. Was it 8? Yeah. See, it's a shame, Princess, that I can't. The parcel game that you're playing isn't available on Xbox or PlayStation, and this parcel game's only available on PlayStation. It's not on Xbox, which is strange. But oh, hang on a minute, how many is that? That was 8. Now it's going to be 9, but that won't go through. Yeah, okay, so we got that correct. So that should be 4. 4 correct. Purchase a license to measure parcel weight. Alright, that one we can't. Alright, these ones we can't take. Oh. I am keeping an eye... Oh, I don't know where I was going then. I was paying more attention to the stream then than what I was the actual screen. Okay. This is correct. Right. So, how much... I can't remember how much this... Right, let's pay that off first. Oh, is it only 190? Okay. Yeah, we'll do that then. And then in here is 190 as well, so we can afford that straight off the bat. And then that should be behind me, which is there. Yeah, cool. Alright, and that's the day done, so we'll go to the next day. We'll just do this day, chat, and then I will call it there. Because I definitely want to... I'm definitely going to post the different... Or I'm definitely going to put this up on YouTube to basically showcase... well, the downfall of this game. So the downfall will be at the beginning. And then the... You know, the chilled out part will obviously be after, so I didn't really check the time. I didn't jot down the time when I redone this, or as I would have notified everyone. But right, I think that was all the bags, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was all the bags. All right, so let's get the... Yeah, let's open that up. Let's just start bringing the parcels in. It's a shame I can't get a pallet yet. Even a small one will do. Alright, so I will say to... If Sarah does see this, don't... And I hope she does see it before, do not get the X-ray machine. Just carry on without it for the time being. Until you get the amount of money that you need in order to upgrade everything in the game, and that's including the option to be able to scan all your scanning machines, your sorting machines, to be able to do it automatically. Do not get that. I'm not gonna continue until I get all of these. Well, until I get as much parcels as I can, basically. Alright. So I know full well that flag is correct. Because it is down the bottom left-hand corner. And then we can test the weight on that as well. 18. So that has already marked it up. I can already tell I can't take that one. Alright, what is that marked it up as? D. Yeah, 0 to 20. So that's marked that up as D. Alright, so we can approve that. I'm pretty sure that is not right. No, that is definitely not right. That that flag is completely wrong, because the Mavara should be the lightning, or the blue background with the yellow lightning bolt going through it. Do you know, I might just... Hang on. Might just have that little bit of the music playing on in the background because it's, well, as far as I know, it's not copyrighted. So there we go. I know that that symbol is correct, but I'll just double check that. Yellow, blue, green. Yellow, blue, green. Let's check the weight of it, and we can take it because it's truck. 28. That's fine. Oh, no, wrong button. Is that one we wanted? So we can't... Oh, get out the way, you bloody box. Alright, that one we can take. Right, the flag is fine. It's by truck, so let's check the weight. 6. That's fine. There we go. Did I get another 3 parcels? Yes, I did. Forgot to check that then. I get so distracted by checking the parcel and that, I tend to forget about crapping the others. Alright. I might as well continue with this in the end because I know full well I can't take that one. There we go. Even though the symbol, the flag and everything's fine, it's the icon that wasn't. I'm pretty sure that that is not the right symbol. Not the right flag, sorry. No, it's not. By far is it not. Yeah, we can take that because it's the... Yeah, that is correct. Drop that down there. 13, that's fine. Put that up there. That badge, I keep saying badge or symbol, flag is fine, and we can take that because it's truck. 4, weight's fine. So we can approve that. Can we actually... Yeah, we can do truck, train, and aeroplane, but at the moment we haven't got any trucks, or we haven't got any aeroplanes or sites yet, so... the badge is... the flag is fine, the symbol's fine. What about the weight of the parcel? Yeah, that's fine. So we can approve that. Right, actually, I just want to see something with that. Because this is the one that was saying... Yeah, okay. Sorry, I just wanted to check something, that was all. Oh. No, we can't take that one. I just wanted to check the label, like the weight label and that. No, that... Oh. I don't even know why I went to go and check the weight on it. I can't take it anyway. There we are. Alright, that flag is correct. Just double check that, yep. And then we can accept it because it's truck. Although, hang on, what I didn't do, come on Biscuit, check the weight of it. Yeah, 25 is fine. So, we'll do that. Yeah, that's fine. That's 4. So we can take that. That symbol is, the flag is fine. I'm just going to call it symbol at this rate. Just double check. Yep. Yep. Check the weight of the parcel. 21. E. Yeah, that's cool. Oh. No, we can't take that one because that's by helicopter. The flag's fine. Truck we can take. 18, weight's fine. So let's pop that, approve it, pop that on the shelf. That we can't take, even though the flag is correct and the name's correct, we can't take it because it's pigeon. So all of this can go now. So let's start putting, because I think that was the last parcel anyway. Oh, come on. Okay. That should be the last. Add 8 altogether. Right, that was 8. And then we can put these or load these up. What was that? That's 4. That's 5. 6. 7. 8. And I am going to pop this one down, but it's going to stop anyway, so. And that's 8 correct on that one. Yeah, alright, parcel, all done. Alright, and then that should be 1. Yeah, see? Alright, 51 correct. See what I mean, chat, about how smoothly this game runs when you don't have to worry about the bloody X-ray? Because that is what... The X-ray is the whole entire issue with this game. Because as soon as you unlock that X-ray, you can't do anything. You start losing money because you're second guessing when that shouldn't be the case. You should be able to see it clear and think, right, okay, well that's a firearm, so no, I can't accept that, or no, that's fine, it's got headphones, shoes, sunglasses and a teddy bear. You know, not, oh well that's got sunglasses, shoes, teddy bear and a headset, I can approve that. Wait on a minute, why did I get it wrong? Why should I have denied that parcel? Nothing wrong with it. You know, I definitely think that this game runs smoother. But in all fairness with you, chat, if you do own a PC, just get the Parcel Simulator game that Princess is playing because it looks far better. If you're on console, I'd probably wait until either this comes down in sale, or until there's a major update for it, because I think that's what it needs. And if you do see this, I'm not going to take anything back of what I said, because quite frankly, you shouldn't be game developers if you've released a monstrosity like this. Again, the game's fine, but up until you introduce that X-ray machine, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work with the game at all. So you needed to actually get a proper game tester and actually tested the game, and then that's when they should have said to you, actually no, you need to change the icons, you need to match the icons with the pictures that you've got on the tablet, and you need to make sure that the X-ray knows and the actual parcels or the gameplay knows what is wrong and what is right, because it doesn't. You've denied, or the game's denied me, or apparently I got parcels wrong for not accepting parcels with grenades in there, even though you've got it as a restricted good in the game. So there's just no reasonable explanation for it. But anyway, chat, thank you all again, Princess. I do thank you for sticking around. I do really appreciate it. I don't know if Guitar Freak is there. If you are, appreciate you popping in and that as well and sticking around. So on that note, chat, thank you all again. I do really appreciate every single one of you. I hope you do have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, and evening, depending on where you're from. And again, I just do want to clarify and state that I do apologise to you, chat, to you as a community, about the way that the stream went today. I'm not happy with it at all, so I will be making it up to you, because I feel like that you deserve better than a stream that was given to you today. So on that note, chat, thank you all again. Appreciate and respect every single one of you. Love you all. And just as always, from me to you, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.